Welcome to Relate with Miss Lisa and Ruben. Welcome to our second season with Miss Lisa and Ruben. Alrighty then, let's get into it with Season 2, Episode 8, calling it Interracial Dating, Part 2.
Attest to what you were saying. That one date me and that white lady went out with. Oh man, the white guys are staring with knives in their eyes, man. It was like, but the stares of the white men was no match for the stares of a black woman. I felt guilty for being on a date with a white woman. And I didn't feel that was fair. I felt I should have been able to choose and we have fun like we wanted to. And she felt it. And it pierced both of us and we just left. Never dated again.
Well, I think there was a period of time, I don't know that it's so much now, that it did seem like black men were dissing black women to be with the white women, like, I have a prize now and you're not good enough for me, so that's why I need a white woman. And especially amongst the successful black men, it's like you never saw a successful black man with a black woman. It always seemed to be that, okay, I'm successful now, so I need a white woman on my arm.
When I was in corporate America, and I was up there with the white guys, you only make it up to the top. When you make it to the top, or the elevator that takes you to the floor just before you get to the top. I had a black girlfriend I was dating. They made her go through several checks to get to my office, versus their little white girlfriends can just fly right through receptionists and everything. So success to the white man that's in charge is a blonde-haired white girl. So that's the only thing that they see as successful. So when a successful black man makes it, they're gonna look at him crazy for having a black woman. They're gonna expect him, even though they don't want him to mess with their white women. A black woman seems to make a group of white women nervous because for some reason, some about the black woman disturbs them. The thing, I think a lot of successful black men, they have that pressure poured up on them. We're paying you all of this money, and all we're asking is you to follow our rules. So it's a lot of pressure for a successful black man, unless he owns the company himself. And even if he owns the company himself, he still has to deal with the bankers for loans.
Well, now the tables are turning somewhat. I did not have an opportunity to read the content of the article, but it was something akin to these three black women were posing with their white boyfriends, husbands, whatever they were. And it was stating that the picture was getting some backlash. And it was about a couple of months ago, there was another photo circulating around, and I think they were white athletes. I don't know if it was basketball, football, whatever, but they were posing with their black wives, and that was getting some flack. So I'm wondering, why is it black women now with white men getting more flack than black men with white women?
Because, and it's just a guess. I'm just going to take a guess at it. I didn't read up on it to know, but I'm taking a guess based upon the experiences I had in the boardrooms with white guys. A white woman dares for a white man to date a black.
maybe we are starting to see more of it, and maybe that's why it's causing so much flack.
That's why it's called. That's why
Because
it's
these
causing
were
flack.
prominent men
Right.
with money.
Right. Exactly. That's
With
why it's
black
causing
women.
flack. That is why it's causing flack. And we as brothers knew darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's true. That is true. That is true.
You and your bedroom stories. So
That's how,
anyway,
what do you mean, me and my bedroom stories? You told a few yourself. You did. Next time I'm putting them online. I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna post them. I edit them out.
but I guess the bottom line is, you should be free to date whoever you want to date. But I would say recognize the fact that those relationships are not going to be accepted by everyone, and certainly be aware of any cultural differences with whatever race you are dating.
Well, how about this? Date whoever you want to date, and it shouldn't be nobody else's business. Unfortunately, it is, but it shouldn't be nobody else's business. But I still say date whoever you want to date. Whoever you sure of, you date them. Let them have questions. The only time you change what they want you to do is if they agree to pay all your expenses for the rest of your life. If they don't agree to pay all your expenses while you're alive for the rest of your life, then who's ever paying the bill is in charge. So if you paying the bill, you in charge. And normally the person in charge gets whatever they want. So date whoever you want. If you have to hire protection, hire protection.
So, getting back to the topic at hand, dating outside of your race. As with all things, I would say make sure you do your homework. Again, know the expectations, because what is normal and acceptable in the African American race might be totally different if you're dating someone that's Mexican or Hispanic or Greek or whatever other race you're interested in. So, with all things, I would say, make sure you are aware of those cultural differences, because they can make a difference.
So is that the last word then?
And as always, happy dating.
I don't know that. Happy dating, y'all, them warning signs you put up. But y'all just be careful out there.
Warning signs.
And date whoever you want, I always say. And mind y'all business, I'll mind mine. Until next time, folks.
Join us again for another exciting opinionated episode of Relate with Miss Lisa and Ruben.